Hello Explorers, welcome back. So we're going to do the end of the month update video. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do this. You guys know every month I'm a little chaotic while I try to make it better than the month prior, but we'll see. So we're going to start with challenges because it looks like that's what I did last month. And last month we had 341. So let me put previous, now, change. Okay. So, word search has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Plus the evens and odds, which is 31. Yahtzee has 20, 40, 60, 80, 586. Sudoku, 140. And I'm filming this on Wednesday the 25th. We were supposed to be at our hotel partnership, but we have a hurricane coming, so they said, instead of doing that, why don't we hold off? We'll cancel the reservation and we'll revisit as soon as the hurricane passes. Not because we can't do the partnership, like we couldn't stay in the hotel, but we're local, so it doesn't make any sense for me to partner with a hotel during a hurricane because my content is going to be terrible. I'm not going to be able to utilize the pool, the cabana, all the whole reason I'm going is to show off all of the amenities and everything that they have. Because obviously I don't need a hotel. I'm local. So we wouldn't get to use all of the things that were there to enjoy and promote. So it was their right. They reached out and they said, do you want to just wait? And I said, absolutely, let's wait. So that's what we chose to do. I guess I'm going to include this into... I don't know if I should include this into car or not. Trying to look at last month to see how I did it. I don't know. I'm going to save it for car. 15, because this is just mainly like regular challenges. Seven. That's empty. This one, I don't even know where it's going yet, so it's going to get included. 42. $10. I believe that's it for this. I'm going to go ahead and count this, and then once it's complete, we'll add it into our car maintenance, because car maintenance does have its own high yield. Okay, and I'm going to leave this open because I haven't counted Christmas, because I do have a category for that one. So $4.91 so far. I do have other challenges I need to add to this, because we have this one, which is 20, 40, 60. This one, that is 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's it for this binder. And then we have... I am just making sure... We have the minis. $3. $8. $4. $10. 10, 15, 16, 17. $6. And 22. But we also have, oh my goodness, here comes the rain. These ones I'm going to do separately. So let me leave this open so I know that I need to do those. There is a glare. I think that's it for regular challenges. Yes. So the new total is 704. So that, why did it do that? 704 minus 341. That is a positive $363 change. Oh, I love that. All right, Christmas 2025, because I don't combine Christmas of this year and Christmas of next year. Last month we had 101. Now we have 100, 5, 6, 7. Did we really only add $6? That doesn't even make sense, you guys. Okay. 107, positive $6 change. That is mind-blowing to me. So now this one is done. We've added everything in this binder. I hope you guys can hear over that rain. Next is emergency. And emergency has should have had this open already. Emergency has 400. Okay, something is off here. Because my emergency fund has $415, but last month I wrote down that we had 603. I haven't spent out of emergency, so where is the rest of the money? I'm gonna have to check this because this doesn't make any sense. I haven't spent out of emergency. I actually sent $200 to emergency. Alright, I'm gonna pause this video and go check. Okay, I am back, and I was able to figure out what happened. I had to go through all my high yield accounts. So I went ahead and rewrote this. But what happened is I couldn't figure out how my emergency went from $603 last month to $200 less this month when I added $200. Turns out when I was trying to transfer $200 into that emergency account, Capital One makes it a little confusing because if I'm already in that account and I try to transfer, it sets it up to where you're transferring from that account. And so apparently I flipped the two accounts backwards. Instead of transferring from my Chase to my Capital One, I transferred $200 from emergency to Chase. So I just had to go back in there and fix that and basically send that $200 back plus the $200 I meant to send to it. So now that that's corrected, let's fix this. And again, I rewrote this so it looks better. So previously in challenges, we had 341. We now have 704. Which means the change was a positive 363. Christmas, we had 101. We now have 107. So that's a positive $6. Emergency, we previously had 603. And again, same as last time, I have been adding all of the interest earned on all of my accounts into emergency to help bulk emergency up. So like, My Christmas fund is sitting at $1,000 right now. That's how much I have set aside for Christmas this year. Every month on the 28th, interest hits and I get interest added. I don't need $3 extra or whatever the interest is from it. So, but I have multiple high yield accounts and they're all earning interest. But again, $3 doesn't make a huge difference on a $1,000 account. So instead, I take all of the interest from all of those accounts and transfer them into emergency. And just from doing that, I've earned about $100 extra into my emergency fund by adding all the interest in the other accounts. Now, there are two accounts that I do not take the interest from, and that's Wrigley's account and Lennox's account. I keep their interest in their accounts. So, now that we've added the additional $200 to this, we're sitting at $815.33, but we're not going to add the 33 cents. So that is a positive $212. Not much as far as interest goes, but that is because, it's not too bad. Considering I didn't have much of my high yields, I basically added an additional $12 just in interest to that. So that's nice. All right. Land of Oz last month had $152. This month it has $293. So that is a $141 change. That's such an odd amount. Anyways, weird. Okay. I'm going to now go over, I'm going to skip around a little bit. Next, we're going to go to the RV binder. I didn't even pull the RV, hold on. I pulled them, but then I moved them out of the way. I don't know why. Okay. I'm a mess, you guys. So, here's the RV binder. Last month, it had $277. This month, we have 25, 26, 27, 28. And I'll move this right here so you can see it. I said 28, right? Yes. The goal in this one is not to have a lot of money in it because hopefully we finish challenges and it goes to the credit card. 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is all going to debt. 50, 100, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. $51, 2, and 3. $50, 70, 81. I love how many of these have 50s in them, though, because that means they're getting closer to being completed. So hopefully next month we'll have a huge debt payment. 20, 35, 36. And then I don't think any of these, that was not started, that was not started. That, okay, so 386. Oh, I'm sorry. We do have another challenge. Oh, maintenance just got home. I can hear his motorcycle. Always forget that we have this one. And this is 1, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. And then we do have another one. I know you guys... actually, I think you just saw it in the most recent video. It is the pineapple one, but I'm not going to count that one. The catch-all. So we have 524 this month. Which makes sense because we didn't finish a ton of challenges in this binder this month. So that's a positive 247. So that will be a nice chunk towards the debt next month, hopefully. All right. Let's go down to the travel binder. We have new binders now, you guys. So here's what I want to do. I want to get the high yield stuff out of the way so that I can turn my, shut my phone down. So let's move down to cruise. Last month, cruise had $250. This month, cruise has $350. So that's obviously a $100 change. Japan last month had 54. We'll go ahead and write that in, but we need to count the Japan binder. Christmas last month had 1,000. This month it has 1,000, so that is no change. Because again, I transfer the interest out into my emergency. CD ladder. So CD ladder had 1510 because I add all my CDs up. So last month I had 1510. Let's see. And then this month's, which because I'm filming this early, I haven't purchased yet. But that means we have $1,765. I don't count the change. 1,765. So we have earned $5.68 in interest, which is awesome. But we also added $250 to it. So we are up $255. Love it. Wrigley had $5.89 last month. Messed that up. Holy moly. This month he only has $5.91 because I didn't sign anything new. They didn't do any campaigns, so it's just the interest he earned. He has $5.91.61, so that is a positive $2. Lennox has $5.41. It just means she did one less campaign than him. Well, she did just, obviously different campaigns, different pay. 540. She had $5.39 last month. I put that in the wrong spot. She has $5.41 this month, so positive $2 for her as well. Bill savings last month had $15. This month it has $31.56, so it gained $16. I have a couple of new binders that have, so we're going to put UK binder. Previously it had 0 because it's a new binder. Now it has, let's see. I'm going to need to add this. I haven't created a high yield for it yet, so I transferred it over into the Japan high yield and just have those transfers labeled under what they are. So $100 transfer I did, and I just did one. Why is it not showing? And a $225. So there's $325 in the UK. That is obviously a positive $325. All right. Let me look and make sure I don't have any other high yields I'm missing. So we did, flights. That is right here. Flights last month had $2,031. This month it has less than that. I know that for a fact. It has $1,830. So that is a negative. I cannot write, you guys. $1,830. So that is a negative $201 change, which is not bad because that means we're almost back up to the 2,000 because I did purchase one flight to San Diego and then a flight from San Diego to Vegas and from Vegas to Orlando. So it should have been a lot less than that, but we did a good job this month. I am not mad at it. Flights, cruise, bill savings, Lennox, Japan. Lennox's birthday. Okay. I know I had Lennox's birthday on here. I had to have. Yep, it was on the back side. Alright, so let's go and do that one really quick. Because I want to get all the high yield ones done. So last month, Lennox's birthday had in it $50. This month, Little Miss Lennox's birthday has $375. So that is a positive $325, which is amazing. All right, now we can go back to counting binders. So let's go to the Japan binder because I need to add up the Japan binder plus the high yield. So currently the high yield has in it 54 plus 200. So currently the Japan high yield has $254 in it, and then we need to add everything that's in the binder. We're not going to count these because that's what's in the high yield, so it's already been counted. Plus 61. Plus 42. Plus 1, because that one has a placeholder in it. Plus 50, 65, 66, 67, 68. Plus 32. Plus 14. Plus 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Plus 20, 45, 46. Plus 16. Plus 10. And I think this one has 15 in it. Yes, it does. Plus 15. So we have 588 currently in Japan now. Minus last month's 54, so that is a positive $534 change. I love it. You guys, I just realized I messed up. The UK binder, I only counted what was in the high yield. I need to count what's actually in the binder. So, let me fix this. We had $325 in the high yield, plus everything that's in this binder. 52. $20, $40, $52. $42. $26. $25, $26, $27, $28, $29. $13. $30. $26. So 602. So this should actually be 602 with a positive change of 602 because we didn't have this binder last month. One day I will get everything correct, not today. All right, let's go into the travel binder, which the travel binder is actually I think last month I combined this and the travel book. So last month the travel binder had 505, this month it has, that's new, that's new, that's new, that's new, nothing there. We aren't doing that one. So it has this, which is $200. I don't know if I counted. I think I counted cruise. 53. Because then once this is complete, it will go into the cruise high yield and get counted with cruise. That's new. That's new. That's new. Okay. And this obviously is no longer the travel book. It is now my World of Savings, which is 20, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. 15. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. 15. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 40, 60, 80, 101. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 5. So that's $6.90. Which really is not making any sense. Oh well. Minus 505, so that's a positive 185. We must have completed more challenges that took them out of there. All right, so next is the travel sinking fund binder. We have flight hotel. Last month hotel had $250. This month hotel has $250, so that is a $0 change. Last month gas had $250. And I know I took out of here, so we have 120, 130, 135, 140, 143. So that is a negative 107. Tickets last month had $100. We now have $125. So that is a positive $25 change. Food had 400. I know this one's going to be down. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So we now have 100. It's a negative $300 change. Honestly, food, souvenirs, all went into Disney last month for the food and wine. I just put it all together, and that was our budget. So I think most of it is sitting in Disney right now. This is souvenirs. Last month had 150. This month has 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 175. That is a positive $25 change. Buffer had 250. It still has 250. That's really just my kids' passports. Disney had 305 last month. This month it has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 214. So that is a negative $91. Not too bad. I'm not mad at that at all. So we spent about $400 last month between everything, and I'm not even mad at it. Universal now has a pouch. There's nothing in it. There wasn't anything in it last month, so I'm not going to worry about it. Legoland had $100 last month. It now has 1, 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Because we did spend when we went to Legoland, but that's a positive $69 because we completed another challenge. So as long as it's going up. SeaWorld did not have an envelope last month. It does now. Now that we are going to be regularly partnering with them. So obviously last month it did not have anything. This month it has 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Again, we completed a challenge, but we went to SeaWorld, so we had to use some of that. That's still positive $59. And we won't be going back, I don't think, until, I don't know, maybe for a little bit. I know we'll probably go for their Christmas stuff. I'd like to do a regular one that is non-holiday, but it's just going to depend. So, we're going to move down to clothing. We'll go into the regular binder now. Here's the regular sinking fund binder. So last month clothes had 300. I know it does not this month, and I need to pull because I just spent out of it. Just bought myself some clothes. None of my clothes fit. So we have 1, 2, 220, 40, 50, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 276. So that's a negative $24. And honestly, I need to pull like 200 from this because I just bought me and Lennox some clothes. Somebody's dog is barking. I swear. Beauty had 125. It now has 20, 40, 50, 65, 71, 2, and 3. I did not count that right. 20, 40, 50, 60. Oh, yeah, 73. So that is a negative $52 difference. A lot of these went negative. We did some spending last month. We had a lot of partnership stuff we needed things for, though. Doctor had 200 last month. This month it has 150, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, and 203. So that's a positive $3. I don't think we added any challenges into this one. So I think it was just from randomizing that it got $3. Because I know we spent out of there. Home maintenance had 100. And it now has 130. So that's a positive $30. Can you make Lennox some heater up some mozzarella. Home Necessities had 150. It now has 120, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58. Honestly, I am just happy that this one isn't in at 0 because we spend out of this one a lot because that's like toilet paper, paper towel. We have to get a tank solution for our black tank, stuff like that. So we do spend out of that quite a bit. I had to get us a new water dispenser because ours broke. So that one gets spent out of a lot. All right, which one is this? This is car maintenance. So last month car maintenance had 200. This month it has 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 233. I love to see this one go up. That is a positive $33, and we didn't even complete any car challenges, so next month that'll be good when we hopefully complete car registration. Last month it only had $5 in it. This month it got 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's a positive $29 difference. Oil change. Last month we had $100. This month we have $126. Positive $26 change. Tires had $5. Tires now has 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So that is a positive $44 change. Love this, because these are the ones I don't regularly like save for, but I'm trying to build them up without affecting our daily, like what we actually need to live on. So I love to see those go up at all. All right, we already did Lennox's birthday, so I can skip that one. Let's go into the holiday binder. You guys, I gotta fix Lennox's birthday too. So Lennox's birthday, I did the same thing. I forgot to count the binder. So it has $375 in it currently for high yield. Plus 5. I'm like, why do I have a binder still sitting here? Plus 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 40. Plus, that one is already counted, 42. All right, so it's actually $486 for Lennox's birthday, which means that's a positive $436. Love that. Okay, so now this binder is done. Let's go ahead and do the 2025 ones. So, Adventure of 2025 had 0 last month because we just started it. It now has 30. So that's a positive $30 change. Sushi 2025, which this one does go with the Japan, but I'm keeping all my 2025 in the same binder. Had 0 last month. It has, can I get it out of there? 20, 40, 60, 80, 105 now. So that is a positive 105. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Western 2025, and that is the 2025 book from Carmen at the Humble Budgeter. I have not started it, but I do want to have a spot for it in here. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. Now we're going to go to Holiday Binder, which starts with Easter had 0 last month. It now has 24. That's a $24 change. Niece had 50 last month. She still has 50, so that's no change. School had 55, and I forgot to cash stuff into this, so I'm going to have to take this out of bills this month because it now has $4. Halloween last month had 50. It now has 0. That's a negative $50 change. Thanksgiving had 0 last month. It now has 30. So that's a positive $30 change. My birthday, so Mom had $50 last month. I now have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 291. So that is a positive $241 change. I actually have some money for my birthday, which is amazing. I do know where we're going. I will let you guys know once everything is confirmed. I'm waiting for my manager to confirm. I know the location, but we don't have the hotel and all that set up. She's reaching out to places. Okay, so a couple of things. Let's see. We have the 52-week envelopes. So last month we had 265 in there. This month we have 53. Wow, 53 times. We have 9 weeks done, so that's 477, which means we put an extra $212 in there this month. Love that. We have the 100 envelope challenge still, which last month it had 5,050. When I transferred it over, I left it at 5,000. So we'll just say that's a negative $50 change. Especially since I had to borrow from this month's YouTube anyways. Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Had 138 last month. And this month, it has, where's that? Here it is. A lot. Hopefully this is correct. We have 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So $174. Which means we have finished 36 challenges throughout the month. Or at least since the last time we did the monthly update. Which is incredible. Then we have the Bucks binder, which apparently last month I forgot to count. So we're just going to say it didn't have anything last month. This month it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13. But that is not it. That's just what's in the binder. So we also have, these are the bundles, because as they get to 25, I bundle them. Once we have 4 bundles, then we consider it a completed challenge. So we have 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75, 200, 25, 50. So $362. So that's a positive 362 change. And now each month this one will fluctuate because as these complete, they get put in their perspective areas. So some months, if we complete a bunch, this is going to be, obviously, it's going to look like we lost money in it, but other areas will increase. So it all works itself out. We also have road trip, which I do not count because they're in individual envelopes now. But I decided, since I don't count the actual money, I do want to keep track of how many envelopes we complete. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 envelopes. So that next month I can kind of look at that and see how we're doing. So 13 envelopes completed in there. We also have Figment, which we don't count. That is the catch-all. And we have the SpongeBob, which is the RV catch-all, that we don't count. And you guys, I think, for once, I think that's actually everything. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. But I don't believe so. Alright, so now let's count all this up. Last month, the total was $16,665. This month we have $3,231. $3,560. And granted, that is going to go down. I have stuff I need to pull for credit cards out of sinking funds, but that's okay. So that is officially all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you back here tomorrow. So until next time, bye.